Hi, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here with me today. For new viewers, welcome, welcome. I'm so happy that you found me here, and hopefully if you enjoyed the reading today, you'll decide to maybe subscribe, give the video a like. I would love that, and it really does help the channel. For returning viewers, welcome back, and thank you for sticking with me and being very, very patient. What was supposed to be a few weeks off of recording turned into much longer than that, but I am back. And this reading will be the the overview for 2023 for all of the signs. So I'll be pulling 12 cards, one card for each month of the year. And then at the end, I will do a spread focusing on the month of January. So this is the 2023 yearly overview for all of the signs, plus the first half of January. I would just also like to wish each and every one of you a 2023 full of prosperity, wonderful things, and as always, much peace, love, and light. So stick around and I'll be right back with your reading. Hi, Scorpio. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your reading. I have been shuffling off camera, but I will give the deck a few more shuffles. Spirit, what are the messages for Scorpio for 2023? What does Scorpio need to know? Messages for Scorpio 2023. And the way this reading works, Scorpio, I will pull one card for each month of the year, and then at the end I'll do a sort of a mini spread for January. So this will be your 2023 overview plus January. All right, here we go. So Scorpio starts off with the King of Wands for January. February, Major Arcana number 15, the Devil. March, the Queen of Cups. April, the Page of Wands. May, the King of Cups. June, Major Arcana number 21, the World. July, Major Arcana number 11, Justice. August, Major Arcana the 0, the Fool. September, Major Arcana number 17, the Star. Look at all these Major Arcanas. Where am I? I lost play. 4, 8, 9. So October, you have Major Arcana number 16, the Tower. November, the 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles. And December, the 4 of Coins. And from the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the year. That one was flipped over. You have the Moon. So the Moon, Moon is also a Major Arcana. Let me show you. And the Moon, it's water energy, right? It's associated with the sign of Pisces. And the Moon has to do with uncovering things, right? So uncovering truths or secrets that need to come to light. But it's a very spiritual card in that, you need to tap into that inner voice, right? You listen to your intuition in order to figure things out. So it's not, whereas the sun shines and brings light and clarifies the situation, the Moon casts shadows. And so in order to gain all of the knowledge that you need, you have to rely on, other methods, which is your intuition. So pay attention to your dreams. It might be a good year for you to keep a dream journal. You might be receiving, significant messages coming through at nighttime while you're asleep. Also pay attention to signs, synchronicities, right? Repeating numbers, angel numbers. So 444, any of the, 111, any of the angel numbers. And, definitely pay attention to those. Use your intuition to help guide you this year. But let's take a look, just sort of, an overview of the year. Let me just move the camera slightly. I don't think you can see. There we go. Okay. So, starting, and I will go through each month separately, but just the year as a whole, I would say you have a significant number of major arcanas, including the overall energy. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcanas. So, that's over half of the spread. So that's significant. So that, it tells me that there are a lot of divinely orchestrated events, situations, interactions, encounters happening this year for you. Yeah. As far as possible signs that you might be interacting with, you do have fire energy. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have water energy, which is obviously either like yourself, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. You really have all of the suits here, right? You have the devil, which is Capricorn, but then we have earth energy in the spread. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You have the tower, that's more fire energy, Aries. You have Aquarius with the star card. Aquarius is also the Fool. Justice is Libra, so that's also air energy. Yeah, so you pretty much have all of the suit showing up in the spread. Also, the World card is Capricorn, so a couple of cards for Capricorn. So Capricorn might be a significant this year for you, but you also have these counterparts, so the Queen and the King of Cups. So this could be obviously you, right, showing up as one of either the Queen or King, and your partner. So this sort of divine counterpart here. But it looks like most of the major arcanas come in sort of summertime, summer into the fall, right? So we're looking at, this is January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, so June, July, August, September, October. So from June until October, those months could be significant months for you. Those 5 months, it's here the cards are showing, endings, significant endings, new beginnings, very karmic events coming in, right? Karmic justice. We could be dealing with the justice system, so being taken back to court or going to court, dealing with the justice system, justice of the peace. Some of you might be getting married if you're not already, with the justice showing up. And then we have wish fulfillment and healing, and then the tower, which is a very unexpected news or event coming in that really shakes things up for you. But then, after it, you have financial abundance with the 10 of coins, and then, the 4 of coins. So focus on finances towards the end of the year. But, these 5 months over the summer and into the fall, those are going to be some major months for you, Scorpio. Okay, let's go through each of the months now. So you start the year with the King of Wands. You might be dealing with a more mature and older fire sign individual, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And this person, typically, he shows up as a king, but it could be male or female. Could be a father figure, your own father, or father of your children. But really, when the court cards show up in a spread, especially with so many people watching, they're not gender specific. But he's a great visionary. He's very determined, very resolute. If there's a new business venture to get started, he would be, a great energy for you to have, either you taking on this energy. You might be, like I said, taking on the energy of the King of Wands. And if so, you're just, sort of approaching your work, or, what you have going on in the month of January in a very sort of fiery, very determined, passionate way. Because the suit of wands itself, it has to do with our own drive, determination, passion, ambition, for the things that we do in life. But it can also have to do with, the work that we do, business ventures. So there could be either a new business venture that you are starting up. Although with the king, it's more to do with, you're like the boss here. I would usually see like the page, and we do have the page here, the page or the knight, as the ones, coming in with the offer and starting things up. This king, I mean, he's one step down from like the emperor, right? So he is very, he's more about managing and has the vision of where things need to go. So focus on your career, or on your business if you are a business owner in the month of January. And then February comes in with the Devil card. Now, the Devil card has to do with, can be a number of different things, but in general, it's imbalance, right? It's different areas of our life just being out of balance. Whereas the Temperance card is the card of balance, the Devil is about everything in excess. So this card sometimes shows up when you are, or your behavior is sort of leaning towards excess. So drinking too much, eating too much, spending too much, working too much. If this is to do with a relationship, it can be a toxic relationship. There can be too much of a focus on the material realm, and not enough focus on spirituality. And you, going back to the moon card, you do have that as your overall energy. So I need to, to have more balance, and not be so focused on the material realm. But it's, it could be a month where you are just cleaning house, as far as, getting things back on track, and, getting your spending under control, and cutting back on other things that I just mentioned. So it could be a month for doing that in February. And then we have the Queen of Cups coming in the month of March, and she's also actually, out of all of the queen, she is the most intuitive. So again, this need for, or highlighting or focus on intuition, because she is she's a very loving individual, right? As a mother figure, she's very caring, loves to take care of her family, right? Those around her. She's very emotionally available and open. So if it's not another person, it could be you taking on the energy of this Queen of Cups, or needing to approach a situation, right, from or with this energy, right, the energy of the Queen of Cups. So approaching the situation from a more open, emotionally open point of view, or more caring or compassionate. Also, possibly using your intuition more. So that also comes in with the Queen of Cups. In the month of April, you have the Page of Wands. So this could be news about a new job. Just like I was saying, you have the King of Wands in January. This page is usually the news. So this is the news of a job coming in, or a news of a new project or business venture. And sometimes it's sort of time is of the essence, right? When you find out about this, you might have to act quickly. And I'm seeing, like, in the background, looks as though, I know they're just leaves, but it's almost like things are, the leaves are on fire. So there is an urgency to whatever this offer is. So you might have to accept it, in a certain amount of time. Otherwise you lose this offer, or you might lose out on whatever this opportunity is. So, time is of the essence in the month of April. May, again, we have this water energy. So could be an older water sign individual, could be a father figure, your own father of your children, could be you just showing up very much in your own element here, Scorpio, as this King of Cups. And he's very compassionate, very open, similar to what I was saying with the Queen of Cups, very emotionally, available and stable, So, a definite, there's a focus in the sort of springtime. It seems that there's possibly, an opportunity coming in for you as far as the business or work area of your life goes, and then a need to approach this or people or situations in a more open manner, right? With the Queen and King of Cups, could be a partnership, and if so, this is a kind of a divinely guided partnership. Could be a romantic relationship with both of them showing up, and the Page of Wands. If so, then this would, you would both be very open, right? Individuals emotionally to get in a relationship, and there could be quite a bit of passion. I mean, the Page of Wands can also be, like a passion, like the passion surrounding this relationship. So that could also be the case for some of you. Now, I mean, I've kind of gone over these major arcanas, but you have the World card, which, and this is for the month of June. So the World card has to do with, a significant ending. It can be moving, like moving across the world, right? So moving to a different country. You might be, with this offer, there might be a move to a completely different place, completely different country. You might be dealing with people that are from a different background than you are, from, they were raised in a different place, a different outlook on life, a different way of seeing things. But it's a significant chapter in your life coming to an end. And after the World comes the Fool, and you have both of these showing up. And it's interesting that you have, the World, so ending, and then immediately after the Fool with this new beginning. But sort of sitting in the middle, you have the Justice card. So there's a very karmic element to this, chapter ending in your life and this new cycle beginning. It's, it's been a long time coming, and it's like you're getting the karma that you deserve, and possibly other people are getting karma that they deserve as well, right? So but all of everything that's coming in for you, you deserve this. It's divinely guided. The Justice card, it's a card of balance. So I was talking about the need for balance. I mean, the Justice, has to do with truth. It has to do with balance. It can be the actual justice system. So dealing with the court system, going back to court or going to court. But it can be, like signing a document, signing this contract. And it does sit in between both the ending and the new beginning. So this could be this new business or a new job starting up for you. And, it's what you have always wished for. I mean, you have the Star card showing up the month following this new beginning. And the Star card has to do with healing. It's a card of wish fulfillment, obviously. It's wish upon a star, and, set your intentions, put them out into the universe, and then trust that the universe has your back. That just like with the Fool card, right? You trust that the universe has your back as you step off of the cliff to begin this new cycle. The Star card, you make wish upon a star, but you wish that, and you believe that wish will come true. Now the Tower comes in as a very unexpected event or news coming in for you, and this is in the month of October. So in October, you could be finding out something that takes you or catches you completely off guard, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? I know that sometimes people, when they get the Tower come out in a reading, they're concerned. They think it's, it's sort of doom and gloom, but it really isn't. It just, it shows the Tower. The Tower, if it's being struck by lightning and crumbling to the ground, it wasn't that strong or that sturdy a foundation to begin with. So, it needs to come down. This Tower needs to crumble to the ground in order to give way to, to the new thing that's coming in. And it's interesting that you have the Star, which is 17, and then 16 is the Tower. So it's like you have the healing and the wish fulfillment, and then the month following it, you have this unexpected news or event. I sometimes give the example of, say you work for you've been working for a company for a long time and then you find out that you're being made redundant, which it might catch you off guard, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. If you might have wanted to leave the company for a long time, but you haven't done so because the job is pretty, or you thought it was pretty secure and it paid the bills, kind of thing. And so unless you got that notice of redundancy, you wouldn't end up leaving. And by not leaving, you wouldn't open yourself up for new opportunities. So not necessarily bad, but an unexpected thing coming in for you in October. Now, November and December, you end the year with a finance focus, right? 10 of coins. This can be an inheritance. So, and it comes after this unexpected news or event of the Tower card. Sometimes with the 10 of coins, it's like a large amount of money, right? It's not just a small amount. It's the type that has accrued over year, right? Over time, I mean. So this can be, generational type of wealth. So handed down from one generation to the next. This can be inheritance. You might be finding out that you have inherited property. It's financial, abundance, great sort of financial windfall. You might be finding out that you have won, a lump sum of money, but it's usually more to do with, some type of generational wealth, but great financial stability here. And I think that you're just concerned. I mean, with the 4 of coins, you want to hold on to whatever this windfall or this inheritance is. You don't want anything to happen to it, right? And it might be that you've been through financial hardship, and so you're now just concerned about holding on to this money with the 4 of coins. But the 4 of coins is sometimes referred to as the miser card, because you see the man, he's just clutching the 1 coin there, and money needs to flow, right? If you hold on to it too tightly, no, you don't lose it, but also money doesn't come in. So for money to come in, go out, you need to obviously work hard, earn money, pay your bills, try to save a little bit, spend when you need to spend. There needs to be that flow of money. When you hold on to it too tightly, money becomes stagnant. And so, you don't want to get into that type of situation. So just, I think that, and maybe that goes back to, in the month of February with the Devil card showing up, and a need to remove yourself or release a bit of this, hold that the material realm has on you, or, being too focused on material items, that could also come in here with this 4 of coins. So I need to, or don't get into this miser mentality. All right, let's have a look here at the month of January and see what other messages Spirit has for you. So we're focusing on January here, the King of Wands. And what other messages do you have for Scorpio for the month of January? What else does Scorpio need to know? Messages for January for Scorpio. Okay, we'll do one last shuffle. And divide the deck. Oops. Okay, Scorpio, so you have the Hermit, which is another card of spirituality and retreating, right? Going within, taking this time out to reflect, right? Listening to or allowing yourself to be guided by that inner light. So another very spiritual card here for you. You have the Empress, Major Arcana number 3. So another Major Arcana, right? And the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, which is the Minor Arcana version of the Star card. And you have the Star card in your yearly spread. And bottom of the deck, overall energy for January, you have the Queen of Swords. So, the Queen of Swords can be I mean, with it being air energy, this sometimes it's more to do with the King of Swords, I would say, you know, seeking counsel. But we did have counsel, right, with the Justice card showing up there. But she's usually, you know, she gives good advice, the Queen of Swords. She's as the queen of the suit, right? She has sort of mastered the suit of swords. So she is very good with her words. She's very direct, sometimes too direct. So as a caution, I would say, you know, be careful with your words. But she's great at communicating. So this, you know, it could be a month where you take on the energy of this Queen of Swords, right? And combined with the King of Wands. Yeah, there's a lot of sort of strategizing and coming up with plans, communicating those plans to other people. And there's growth. I mean, the Empress, right? You could be focusing on what is it that you really want out of this new business venture, new project, whatever it is that you have starting up in January. And the Empress is growth. I mean, threes in the tarot have to do with growth, potential. And the Empress is like the, you know, she's the three, like the ultimate three. So she's here in the material realm as opposed to like more the spiritual realm, like with the Moon card. So the Empress is about growth in that you can actually see. You can see that, you know, the trees are laden with fruit. She's pregnant on the card, right? So everything is very lush, very, you know, you see the growth surrounding her. For some of you, you might be finding out that you're pregnant or somebody around you, right, in the month of January. But there's growth potential. And then we have wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. So more water energy here. The Hermit is Virgo. But the Nine of Cups it's the minor arcana version of the Star card. So it's, you know, she's blowing off the fuzz here, right? The fluff off the dandelion and sending it off out into the universe. So she's setting her intentions, making her wishes, and they're coming true. So some of you might be dealing with a pregnancy. So if that does apply to you, then congratulations, right? And it could be sort of the answer to your prayers, right? For others, this is a great month for growth potential surrounding and communication, right? Surrounding this new project or venture that you have coming in. But overall, I would say it looks like a very exciting and very powerful year for you, Scorpio. So I do hope that the messages have helped. I thank you for joining me today. I look forward to reading for you again. And just know that I'm sending you much peace, love, and light for a wonderful 2023. Bye for now.